Hey, what's up, man? So today I got something super special for y'all, man. We got Dewberry back out here, man. So what's up, Dewberry? What's new?
Man, you know what time it is, man. Say, man, just finna drop it down like we supposed to, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of things going on, but hey, man, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, boys?
As always, man, you're a professional, man. You do your thing, man, and people know that about you. And that's why I like how you, Charleston White, and you guys present yourselves out here on this social media space, man. Real adulting. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but,
real
man,
talk.
I gotta ask, but I do know that it's Texas, and I know that you're in the Fort Worth, Dallas area, and there's a lot going on right now, man. So first off, I want to get an understanding of the layout of Fort Worth. And why is it so crazy in Fort Worth and it's so active, man?
Oh, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's crazy and it's active everywhere in the black community right now, homie. If we just sit back and we look at everything, man, we see that right now all we see is a bunch of destruction going on. If you go back to listen to the drill music in Chicago, California, wherever you at, we watching a bunch of young black men just, I don't know what they getting this at, homie. So, man, I just feel like it's happening everywhere, all over the world, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that happened in Fort Worth, it's just a wake-up call. It's a major wake-up call. Because that's not the first time something like that happened, but it's a major wake-up call so we can start opening our eyes up and look at the bigger picture.
Now, I agree wholeheartedly on that, man. You couldn't have said that any better. It seems like a black community issue at this point, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that there aren't black communities that are very affluent, that have a lot of money, but they kind of keep themselves tucked away from all of this. You know what I'm saying? It seems to happen in the high crime, low cost areas. And the crazy part about it is, and I hate to piggyback off of that with a tragedy, but man, let's get to it, man, because as an older guy not an older guy, because you're still a young guy, but as somebody who's an elder statesman in hip hop or in this blogging space and all this, and being from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, knowing a lot of these guys, seeing them come up, I gotta admit, I met Lil Ronnie through your team. Your team got me in contact with Lil Ronnie. That's how we did our interview. And our dude was so humble, and he was so not outspoken about anything and just loved gambling, it seemed like. And today, I wanted to ask you about this tragedy that you kind of poked at there. So to preface that, let's talk about what happened. So Get Money Lil Ronnie, aka Hood Fame Lil Ronnie, was shot on Monday, and his daughter was also shot. They both tragically lost their life. There's been a manhunt since. There's been some findings, some arrests, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But initially, when you heard about the Get Money Lil Ronnie situation, how did you feel?
Oh, when I heard about the shooting, I just look at it like this is what happens every day in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But when when a baby get involved with it, now that's when it get ugly. See, that's when it get ugly because now we got babies that can't grow up to be nothing. This when we step in at. See, this what the community is supposed to say, hey, stop, time out, it's over with. Come on, y'all. We need to make this right. We can't keep losing our babies to this foolishness, man. I had to go back and go look at something, man, and it just all the killing that was going on, the drive-by shooting from California, Chicago, and I had to look and see all the babies they end up losing their life, homie, to this. See, we got to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is we can't say that kids are off limit because we giving the youngsters this title of being demons. When you a demon, man, you ain't got no heart. When did demons start having a heart, homie? When you pull up and you let off a couple of shots inside the car, you don't know who in the car. So we gonna stop deleting that where I don't think they knew that they was in the car. No, you didn't give a damn about who was in the car. Because if you gave a damn about who was in that car, certain things you wouldn't let loose like that. If you gave a damn about babies, you wouldn't do a drive-by shooting. See, we got to start looking at the bigger picture. We sit up here and we promote. We promote the people that promote the destruction, homie. We glorify them. We give them high five and we give them all the praise until we start losing our babies. Until we start losing our babies, homie. When we start losing our babies, that's when the community say, hey, what's going on? No, it ain't what's going on. It's what we need to stop. We got to stop praising this bullshit.
Now, to be real, when you talked about right there is spot on, because not only did, the hip hop community take notice once the news came out about his daughter, all the major news stations across the country were reporting this because it's such a tragic situation. It's like a situation like that where somebody loses their life and then their child loses their life with them. It enrages you. It makes you upset. Like you want something to be done. Most people, they want some sort of retribution. Other people are looking for an arrest or something like that. But when it's something that tragic, like how does it affect the community there locally, I want to say?
It's going to affect the community for a couple of weeks, probably a month. Then next thing you know, everybody go about their business. Ain't nobody finna go down to the city council. Ain't nobody finna go to the police station and say, hey, we need to do something about this. It's getting out of control in these neighborhoods. Ain't nobody finna do that. We still finna promote defund the police. We still finna promote defund the police. But we ain't came up with no solution to these problems. These problems been going on for a long time. And for y'all who didn't know, not too long ago, it was 2 kids that lost their life at another car wash in Fort Worth. Ain't nobody talking about that no more.
I gotta ask you this question. Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
I gotta ask you this question though. My bad, Dewberry. But I gotta ask you this question. What's the deal with the car wash? Like, is it just a happenstance? Like or is that a hangout spot? Or what?
I don't know how they do it down here, man, but you know what I'm saying? I get a couple of words that, a lot of people probably pretty much hang out at the car wash. That's where they probably sit back, chill at. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do down this way. You know what I'm saying? But, so, you could become a target, man. You could become a target at a fucking car wash, man. But I'm going to say this. We got to ask ourselves, what caused this problem? We got to ask ourselves this. We got to literally sit down and ask ourselves, what caused this problem? I heard Boosie say something. Boosie said, y'all must have heard Scarface. Scarface said, no kids. Do y'all remember the movie Scarface? He said, no kids, right? But I think Boosie forgot what Sosa said. Sosa said, everybody got to go. You see what I'm saying? You got 2 different mindsets. So there's going to be some people that go with this mindset, and there's going to be some people that go with this mindset. So my solution is, get out the streets. Get out the way. If you want to be a part of it, it's time to say, I'm not riding with my babies. I'm not riding with my kids. I can't go nowhere with my mama. It's time to say that. Let's keep it real, man. Because if I'm going to be out here playing in the mud, I need to protect my babies. So therefore, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to keep them out of the way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and and to your point, there was some drill rappers who came out and talked about that. You know, him knowing he had beef, or I don't even know if knew he had that beef or whatever. But having your kids there with you when you in it, you know what I'm saying, is like usually a no-no, and that doesn't excuse what those guys did. I'm not excusing that at all, but it's scary that he thought he was that safe. I mean, knowing Lil Ronnie, did you get a feeling that he had this kind of situation going on out there?
Man, I'm just going off of what I see because I don't know none of these boys personally, bro. But one thing I do know is that, you know, I played street ball before. So when I play street ball, I understand that, you know, if I got some partners and they participating in something and they got to do with the streets, I'm involved in it too. So you always got to be on point about that. You see what I'm saying? And every action causes a reaction. Every action causes a reaction. People who underestimate people, and I always tell people, don't never underestimate nobody. Don't never underestimate nobody. And I say that for a reason, because sometimes you can think you so big and so untouchable, and the littlest person on the world can be the one to end your career. It ain't about money. It ain't about none of that. You give a gun to a broke with nothing, you gotta kill him. You gotta kill him, man. So I look at these situations and like the drill rappers talking. Man, y'all be quiet. Stop talking. Be quiet. Y'all done promoted too long. You be quiet. Y'all done promoted. If you still represent, if you still walk around and you gang banging, don't say nothing about this tragedy. Because how many houses that y'all done shot up? Y'all didn't give a damn who was inside that house. How many cars y'all done shot up? Oh, you mean to tell me that, y'all pulled up on the side and looked in the car and said, let's make sure there ain't no kids in the car? I ain't never known no gangster to do that. They just go pull up and let loose. And whoever in the car get work. So we gotta wake up and realize that when I'm hearing these gangsters and these street niggas talk about this situation, I'm telling them, what y'all gonna do to make these situations better? Because tomorrow somebody else finna get themselves hurt. Matter of fact, a couple hours later in Dallas, 2 months, I shot up at a gas station, homie. So I'm asking the people, what is the solution? What's the solution? Like, what is the solution now? We see the problem. What's the solution? When we gonna man up? When do we wake up and say, man, time out is over with? When do we wake up and say that? We can't keep looking at tragedies and overlooking it like, okay, 2 months later, we done forgot about this and it's back to regular routine. You know that's what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Come on, homie. Come on, man. And it's sad, but it's true. And people can say what they want to say. I say, when you look around, I'm gonna be honest with you. Black folks, y'all almost extinct. Y'all almost extinct. Y'all ain't got that much time left. Y'all almost extinct, homie. And it's sad, but it's real. Your kids now don't even want to date another black to keep the race going. They starting to go outside the race now, homie. Because people don't want to be around no more. People tired, homie. I'm tired. I'm tired, homie. You think I want to be around? Man, I want to be so far away from that's talking that street talk. I want to be so far away from talking that gang talk. Come on, homie. Now we got platforms. They hearing my voice. But the people that's promoting the destruction, you think they want to hear my voice to tell these stop goddamn hurting each other? And you got a bunch of niggas sitting around saying, yeah, I'm going to do something here, man. Man, they sitting back laughing saying, ha ha, yes. We ain't got to give you reparation. Because guess what? Y'all gonna take each other out. Y'all gonna take each other out, man. 2 months from now, we gonna forget about that baby.
And you know what's sad, man? I think you're right, man. This happens too many times. But for some, like, you know, I spent some time around Lil Ronnie, and he was, like I said, he was a very humble, laid-back dude. I tried to get him to even turn up for the interview a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what he had going on or whatever, but I do know this is definitely a tragedy. But just to extend the story a little bit, there's been some recent developments. So authorities were recently looking for these two guys by the name of Adonis Robinson, one of them, and another guy, Jacoby Russell, right? Now, there was a manhunt, and they were found and arrested today. So now these guys have been arrested. It's on video and everything, man. And I don't know, like, I know you spent some time behind those bars, a lot of time. Do you think when these guys get locked up, that there's going to be any type of retribution for what they did?
No. 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 And the reason why I say that is because of this. Man, do you know how many people that I done ran across that's locked up for doing something that's locked up for shooting an old lady, shooting an old man, hurting a little. You know how many people that's locked up for that? It's a bunch of them. You get away with it because you can scream that gang, gang. You scream that gang, gang, you get away with it, homie. I know I heard that was rivals and they wanted to tear each other head off. But when they went to prison, they became best friends. They went to eating spreads with each other. They went to talking to each other about, no, wasn't my fault, man. That was a misunderstanding. Now they getting an understanding with each other in prison. But in the world, they busting at each other, trying to do everything to each other. But when they go to prison, they seem to get everything tight. And I never understood that. And I always say this story, and I'm going to say it again. When I was doing time, I was in the fields. Man, we had it was a white boss, man. Big old named Peacock. Had a big old red nigga. I always remember this, and I'm always gonna speak about it. He told another field law, he said, I'm doing something the police can't do. And Cook said, what's that? He said, I got Bloods and Crips working together. And in my mind, I thought about that. We'll hurt each other out here, man. Man, we'll do everything to each other, but go inside the penitentiary and become friends. We become friends in prison, but we demons in the world. Make sense. Thank you, homie. So why do I gotta be locked in a cage to find myself? I made a commitment to myself in the world. I made a commitment to myself in the world that I don't want to be a part of this no more, homie. I don't want to be a part of the destruction, homie. I don't want to be a part of none of the bull crap. I don't want to be I made that decision in the world. And when I came to the world, I made a decision that I'd rather see another mother person to shake their hand and say, how you doing, my brother? Than for me to look at you and say, what color you represent, what gang you represent. Matter of fact, what city you from? We don't own no cities. Do you know what it say? It say the city against you. We don't own nothing in these cities. We don't own no buildings. We don't own nothing in these cities. We haven't built nothing to where we could hire people. We ain't built nothing, homie. But we act like we own. Homie, we ain't built nothing. Nothing. Man, that's all I'm saying, homie. Man, it's a tragedy out here. It's a tragedy out here. Man, got mad at Charleston White, bro. Got mad at Charleston White because he said, man, the motherfucking Vegas is doomed. You remember when he said that about Chicago?
I remember when he said that.
Do you know how many people end up getting themselves murked out there in Chicago, man, after he said that? Do you know how many end up losing their life after that? That nobody shined the light, and Charleston kept saying, man, look at them, these boys are demons, and y'all promoting it. Y'all interviewing every gangbang that is. That's out there telling y'all, man, I'm out here doing this, I'm on this time. But y'all will interview that because it's content, but y'all ain't worried about changing the culture. When I came on social media, I didn't come on social media talking gang banging. I came in, nigga, what we gonna do? Because, man, we having a problem. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. Nigga, if you could catch your money, you ain't got no money, so don't tell me about no money. If you can catch your money, nigga, you ain't got no money because guess what, nigga, you 6 months from being poor and broke. If they stop your money from coming in for 6 months, you gonna be poor, broke, or you gonna lose something. You gonna lose that house that you paying the mortgage on, or you gonna lose them cars you still paying notes on. You're gonna lose, my nigga. Nigga, we ain't building nothing out here. We ain't building nothing. Now, homie, it's a disaster, homie. From the way I see everything that's going on. And then I still see people on the internet talking. They talking that foolery. What this gonna happen or this gonna happen. Man, ain't nothing gonna happen. Man, them young niggas finna go down there and smoke K2. Them young niggas finna go down there, mark my word for what I told y'all. Them young niggas finna go to the county jail, and I promise y'all, it's gonna be some more people get picked up because them niggas finna talk. I'll bet you some money. Nigga,
Yeah, because they're looking at.
Man, you only gangster when you around your partners, nigga. Them niggas ain't been about to test a check. Them niggas ain't faced a situation where they say, hey, we finna give you a death penalty. What? Nigga, no. You finna get no. Let's stop. Let's talk. Let me tell y'all some more things. It's some things I need to talk to y'all about. And guess what? Remember I told you, it's a lot of more finna come out because them boys finna talk. They finna talk. Man, no, come on, homie. Ain't no keeping it real no more. That's over with. The only way you gonna keep it real is with your family. And that's a hard thing to do nowadays because every family right now, every household, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, nigga, they going through something. Every household right now going through something, homie.
Yeah, there's a theory about that. They said when all the big mamas started passing away, the family started to split away. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, homie. So I still say that I think I still want to promote and push unity. I still want to promote and push, families coming together. Let's stop looking at Offset and Cardi B. Let's stop looking at all these motherfucking celebrities because they ain't real with each other no way. They showing us how to not build with each other. They showing us how to separate from each other. Drill music and everybody, and from the Breakfast Club to every major motherfucking blogger. They say they want to stop the violence, but they'll go interview a nigga that they know just shot, or they know that they having a beef with these groups. They'll interview these niggas. If you stop interviewing them niggas, I promise you, they'll stop doing that bullshit. Take away their money. If we find out that you a rapper and you beefing, hey man, listen, we don't drop your album. We take away your money. No, this ain't gonna happen. You know how many niggas stop beefing? You know how many motherfuckers quit putting out demon music? You know how many people that stop doing that? Just think about what I'm saying now. Because they do control it. They do control it, right? You know that, right? Exactly. So I keep saying it over and over again. It's a way we can stop it. It's a way we can stop it, homie. But everybody love this. Everybody love the narrative. They waiting for something like that to happen. And it's sad that that little baby got to lose her life for everybody to go to talking for 2 months. After 2 months, nobody else talking but they family, her family, because her mama gonna cry every day. Every day, that lady gonna cry. She gonna wake up and she gonna cry, she gonna cry, she gonna cry, and she gonna ask herself, God, what did I go wrong at? God, what did I go wrong at, God? Did I make a mistake? She gonna ask God that every day. And that's just keeping it a buck, homie. But we gotta learn something from this, homie. It hurt. It hurt right now. This shit hurt, homie. I got a son. Man, I got a grandbaby too, man, nigga. Nigga, that shit'll crush me, homie.
Yeah, that's the worst. I don't wish that on anybody.
Homie, it'll crush me. So I gotta make a decision as a man. Me, as a grown man, I gotta make a decision. Do I go out here and play street ball and put them in jeopardy because they want to go to the trampoline park, but I'm out here hurting people, doing what? Nah, homie. Like, I ain't doing nothing wrong to nobody, homie. I'm trying to be the best version of myself I could be, even when I make mistakes, my nigga. And that's what I tell everybody, homie. We creating a voice. I'm creating a voice right now. I'm on your platform creating a voice, saying, hey man, time out. Time out, man. No more. Let's stop. What? Come on, man. You think the Breakfast Club finna come in and look at your interview and say, man, nah, man, Dewberry saying some real shit, bro. What we gonna do? But if I came on here and I say one thing bad about this situation, I'll be on every social media site in the world. And they'll push it out there. They'll push that out there. Quit pushing the bullshit out in the atmosphere. Cause if somebody do something that's bullshit and you don't speak about it, it'll die off just like that.
Nah, and that's all facts, man.
Come on.
And I like to, man, I just like to lead that topic now. And I just say wish the best for Lil Ronnie and his family. You know what I mean?
Man, real life, bro. Real life.
All right, next, Dewberry, I wanted to ask you about some other current topics and things that's going on out here. So there was this whole situation with 50 Cent versus Big Meech, which is really 50 Cent versus Rick Ross version 2. Now, these two have been going back and forth since, I want to say, 2008. It was Rick Ross and 50 Cent started going at it. And obviously the beef is still alive. You had Big Meech. He thought he wasn't doing anything bad. Gonna do this welcome home concert down there with Rick Ross. But his son is on one of 50 Cent's TV shows called BMF, which is his life story. 50 has his life rights. He has the network to put the show out. Show is successful. But 50 Cent sees that Big Meech links up with Rick Ross and puts a stop to all that, and all the beefing ensues, man. So what do you think about this situation, Dewberry?
Nigga, I think everybody playing. Yeah, I think I sit back and watch that. I say everybody playing right now. Yeah, nigga, you got Rick Ross. He knowing how to get out the 50 Cent scheme. That's the reason why he took the picture. Nigga, I know how to get out of that nigga 50 Cent scheme. I'm gonna take a picture with this. I'm gonna take a picture with Big Meech. Big Meech coming home. He don't know what's going on. He trying to figure this shit out. He don't know nothing because, nigga, he was a dope dealer. He was a nigga that was moving work. Like a lot of other niggas across the world were moving work. And we know Big Meech because of his stories. Because all the rappers, listen, all the rappers talked about Big Meech. That's why we know Big Meech. You know that, right? We don't know Big Meech. We know him because the rappers talked about Big Meech. So,
and they did those stories about him back in the day about the illustrious parties. Most of those stories came out after he was arrested, though. To be right, so
where did it come from? It come from the celebrities. The celebrities talk. That's how they were. We only listen to what the celebrities say. Let me just say that the celebrities say this. So their Big Meech name is all over the world. Big Meech, man, I think I'm Big Meech. And everybody making the songs about Big Meech. But when Big Meech was doing his time, nobody gave him $1. Okay, 50 Cent come along and grab his son. Nigga, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket so y'all can be able to make something happen. That's a business move. That's called business. Now, when you come home, out of respect, I'm gonna sit down and talk to 50. Say, 50, man, what's up with it, man? How you feel? What's going on? I have a conversation with him. And I want to know, how he feel about certain things because I don't want to get in y'all beef, man. But I want to say I appreciate you because you doing something that ain't nobody done. You put my son in a position. Me, myself, I feel like 50 shouldn't be mad. But I sit back and I think about it. Somebody made a point and I had to think. I said, no, 50 got the right to be mad. I done made a nigga a millionaire and these niggas go against me? No, nigga, I got the right to be mad in the motherfucker. Cause 50 don't give a damn about no Big Meech snitching. Man, nobody, homie, nigga, if you a snitch, nigga, you a celebrity. Nigga, if your name come across as a snitch, you can be a celebrity tomorrow. Because
yeah, I mean, we seen him with Lil Woody.
Everybody gonna want to interview you. Nigga, everybody want to interview the snitch. Nigga, what you talking about? This is the meta world is not a real nigga world. This is all about foolery and stupidity. So when I see that shit with Big Meech just he gotta figure this shit out. And it ain't hard because he's not speaking right now. It ain't hard for him to figure out. All he got to do is just say so. They ready to pay him 20, 30, 40,000 to talk. Yeah, they ready to pay him. He got a hell of a story because you got rappers that told the story. And they done had money, but we don't know how much money they really had. We don't know. Nigga, I know a nigga that could have $2,000. But when you see that nigga and he go to pulling out that money and go in the club, throwing money, and you would swear for God that he got 100,000 motherfucking dollars. He finna throw $2,000 in the club, leave the club, and he gotta sit in the trap house for a whole week to get his money back. Think about what I'm saying. But
I know what you was talking about.
In the eyes of the beholder, we'll sit around and say, man, that nigga the boss. Because everything is being played on. That's all, nigga, we being played on. Cause guess what I tell a person? When you got real money, guess what? It's something you just don't do no more. When you get real money, it's some things you just don't do no more. Real people with real money is scared to show they got real money. They scared. That's why you see people with real money wear Wrangler jeans. They don't wear true religion. People with real money wear regular shit because they don't want you to know that they got real money. They trying to hide it. Niggas that ain't got real money come on the camera and put it on their head and do this. Nigga, they ain't got no real goddamn money. That ain't no, nigga, that's called broke nigga conversation.
Now, Dewberry, what do you think about what they consider quiet luxury? Like, the t-shirt is really worth $500, $600, but it looks like a plain t-shirt. But only rich people can see that t-shirt and know that that's an expensive t-shirt. You know what I mean? These weird brands.
Broke niggas don't know what a $5,000 t-shirt look like. Think about what I'm saying, man. You got
like it'll have no logos on it or nothing. It's the same stuff that Jeff Bezos and those billionaires wear, you know?
Get what? Nigga, we see that shirt and say that ain't nothing but a regular t-shirt. I'ma say it anyway. But it might cost $500,000. They got so much god doggone money to where they don't even count money no more. They don't even count money no more, man. Man, they count favors. They count favors. They don't count money. We poor, man. We at the bottom. We at the bottom. And we trying to bring down Big Meats. Big Meats, you a rag, you this, you that, break meat, that. We trying to bring Big Meats down. We got Big Meats, 50 cents mad. Nigga, I'm gonna bring you down. I don't want y'all to get no more money. They mad. And I'm like, nah, nigga, me, myself, I'll be like, cool. Y'all niggas gonna go buy y'all business. Go get some money without me. Cause guess what? It's another story that 50 can blow up. 50 Cent's in a position right now. So he gonna blow up any story in the whole world. Any story, he can blow it up right now. 50 Cent can blow up any story with his platform. So why use your platform to tear down a Big Meats? Why using your platform to tear down Big Meats when you can use your platform and say, let me build up somebody else? Man, you know what? I'm good on that, my nigga. Just think about what I'm saying, though.
I think 50 Cent enjoys antagonizing people.
Yeah, he do. He's a genius. Yeah, 50, man, one thing about 50, I give 50 his cards. He know how to make a nigga mad.
Yeah.
Man, you just gotta have thick skin. And he one of them nigga that can make you mad. And you know, like you listen, like nigga, I can make your motherfucking ass mad. And the first thing a celebrity say is, nigga, I got more money than you. Well, you can't do 50 like that. You hear me? Yeah, you know, I think, shit, well, you can't do 50 like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause 50 done put himself in a position to where he's very, very, very financially stable. Yeah, that's why when I heard Rick Ross say, nigga, you broke, man, y'all niggas tripping. Man, y'all both got some nice money from the industry. The industry gave out a bunch of money, and y'all was the one that they gave the money to. They gave the money to y'all. That's why y'all still in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's all I'm just looking at it like that, man. Nigga, I'm waiting for the industry to give us some goddamn money. Shit.
Well, it looks like y'all time is coming, and I was going there next, so man, let's go there, man. So, you guys got a movie that just came out, man. Could you tell me a little bit about your movie?
Man, The Wrong Address. You got a hell of a movie, man. And let me say, I had did a casting call for that movie. I did a casting call. Me and my guy, Enzo from Mississippi, he called me, he said, hey man, let's do a casting call. I did a casting call for the movie. Cause a lot of people was asking me, dude, man, why you supposed to be in a lot of more scenes? No, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been in a lot of more scenes. I did what I was supposed to do. When I had a casting call, and the people that came out, when I seen the turnout, what I said was, everybody that came here today is gonna play in that movie. Everybody that came is gonna play in that movie. I'd rather give an alley-oop to everybody in that movie than for me to try to go in that movie and play a major character. I don't want to do that. I'm okay. I'm okay just being the last thing you see on the movie. I just want to be the last thing I'm the last thing you see on the movie.
Now, what's crazy is when it first came out, wasn't it originally on Apple?
Yeah, we just put it on Apple for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you guys had a premiere and all that. How did that go?
Man, it was great. We had a premiere in Dallas. We had one in Mississippi. We had one in Arkansas. We had the premieres going. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. We just trying to create our way, and if they don't look out, man, we gonna take over Tubi. 50 Cent took over what's name. The other people took over Zeus. And get what? We got something special we finna do. I can't say what it is, but we got something special. We got something special that we putting together right now. In a couple of more, probably about another month or two, we gonna roll it out. And we got something special coming. And all of this we doing, we creating it. We creating it. Ain't nobody, but we creating everything we doing. And let me say this. The Wrong Address was the #1 popular movie on Tubi.
Yep, I seen that. Now, what's crazy, that Tubi space, when you can get in a rotation of cranking out quality movies, you end up on that front page like you guys were, and just people just watch them. I watch Tubi movies all the time, man. So, who were you and Charleston White the producers on this film as well?
It was Enzo, the one that put everything together, but it was me, Enzo, it was another, man, I can't think of her name. She gonna be mad at me like a boy. Ooh, she gonna be mad at me, bro. Damn.
Was it one of the stars, Nicole Harris?
No. She wasn't even in the movie. We just produced the movie, but it's down there. Where than her? We all sit down and we produced the movie. You know what I'm saying? So we was the one that were behind the scene making a lot of things happen.
Nah, that's what's up. I love to see it, man, because I've got those aspirations for myself in the future, man. Shoot me something, man. Maybe I can get some pointers from y'all,
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You can pretty much do whatever you want to do because you done created the platform. I want to say, man, that I don't mind coming on here rocking with you because I see the work you putting in. I see the work you putting in.
And the script is almost, and you'll love the idea. I have to tell you off camera. I don't want anybody to steal my idea.
Real talk.
It's genius. Like you'll like it. Everybody I tell it, their minds blow up, man. You know what I mean?
No, real talk.
I love to see that you guys are expanding into acting and doing things like that, man. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. You know what I mean?
But my thing is, don't stay on the internet. Use the internet as a tool to promote something. Use this as a tool. On my channel, I promote my clothing brand. This is my clothing brand about it. I promote it. People like, damn, bro, you got it. Yeah, nigga. This real life. This is no. Last 2 weeks, I made $7,000 off of my clothes.
Nice.
Leggings.
Nice.
For the girls. And get what? I ain't even got the hash yet. I made $7,000. Square business. And I ain't even did a rollout. All I did was on social media when I'm talking and I'm just getting licks. And I got a boy, this cash out, talking about, hey, it look good, man. And you know what?
I see you. I see you.
I like it. I like it because I say, let's start creating. Man, get away from the drama. Get away from the bullshit. Because you're going to be on this social media still arguing about, I'm tougher than you. I'm bigger than you, nigga. And get what? You still going to be on social media. When the social media go out, because people going to get tired of you talking about squabbling. What you got to sell. Got this to sell. And I'm right now in the process of opening up me a nice little a high-back. I got a little high-back restaurant that I'm trying to do right now too. So right now I'm trying to get that going. Man, I'm trying to be a businessman because I failed as a lot in life, homie. I failed as a lot. I failed as a good boyfriend. I failed as a lot of shit. But God say you supposed to fall. You supposed to fall. That's the only way you're gonna become great. Great people don't become great because everything's successful. Then you better fall first. And once you fall, you're going to find your gift. And once you find your gift, that's how you're going to become great. So I don't fear that a lot of things.
Have you ever heard of the PayPal Mafia?
Never heard of them.
Now, Elon Musk was a part of the PayPal Mafia, and most of the people who are in there who haven't passed away already are billionaires today. You know what I'm saying? Like almost all of them, right? And when you look at their documentary about them, there was so much failure between all of them. And these are geniuses. Like all of them were geniuses with the Harvard, these crazy schools, and they failed so much. It goes to show that, man, it's really about being durable. Like you really got to be able to just last. You know what I mean? Some people get lucky and it comes to them very quick and early. Like say like your Bow Wows and people like that, right? But look how fast that goes away if you're not durable. You still got to be durable, man. So what you're saying is spot on as far as I see.
You got to know what you want, homie. You got to really know what you want. I've been there and I've done that. And it's been a lot of pluses and minuses. But you don't never get mad at that. Sometimes God say, you got to share some goddamn off for you, boy. I'm an eagle. I got to go way above. When they get hard, I got to go way above. You know why eagles go way above? They got to go way above to shed off them bad wings and watch the new ones grow. So sometimes you got to go way above and find yourself. And you can't find yourself until you go through something, homie. So I tell God every day, thank you. Nigga, I tell people that feel like they doing something slick to me, I tell them, thank you. Thank you because you making me become who I'm supposed to be, and that's great. Thank you. Yeah, nigga, you got to tell a woman thank you when she think that she going over to Lil Joe. So thank you, baby. I'm happy you're over there doing it because guess what? It's not hurting me. You is looking for instant gratification because you feel like you got something and something is gonna make you, I guess, successful or happy. Now, homie, you gotta thank people for being in your life. You gotta thank people for going out of your life because you can't become great until you find yourself. And God gonna put all the right people in your life. I promise you. Don't look at your age. I don't have an age. Nigga ask me how old I am. I don't got an age. I'm just over 21. I'm just leaving.
Man, personal experience, what you saying is spot on, bro. Spot on, bro. For real, man. And people, man, they I don't know. It's so many ways to take the easy way out, man. And people are, there's ways to cop out, not work hard and things like that. But man, winning is winning. And sometimes it just takes a little harder work, man.
Facts.
Now when we talked about y'all movie Wrong or Dress, we talked about one of your co-stars in the movie, or the star of the movie, Charleston White. Now recently, there was a news story that had leaked to all the major news publications. That mess went viral. Of Charleston White getting arrested, man. Now, since then, he's been back on the scene. What in the world happened with all that? Were you in communication with Charleston White during that time?
Man, that's forever. You know, we bonded. We brothers. You know?
Yeah. Well, for their audience.
So it's like when I hear people speak about it, it's like it was old. That shit was old. You know, but if people want to be smart about it, you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, Charleston White worked for the police." He that. I ain't never known a work for the police and a police study trying to take you down. Man, y'all. I mean, if you played in the streets, you know that ain't how it go. If you work for the police, they not letting you go to jail for saying that you got alcohol in your system. Come on now. You hear what I'm saying? See, so when Charleston went down for having alcohol, that's what he went to jail for. They say he had alcohol in the system when he went to go do the little report. But in the process of him being down there, they dropped all the charges. Listen to what I'm saying. You done locked this man up for alcohol. He go down there, 2 days later, the lawyer say, hey, go to court. All charges has been dismissed. They've been dropped. Come on now.
Now, Dewberry, a lot of people who haven't been paying attention and don't get the understanding of like Charleston White's past and y'all past and him being a political activist earlier on and his relationship with the police there and whatnot, they get misled sometimes. And I don't want to spoil it for them, but they get misled about his relationship exactly in the community with like certain officers, I should say, right? People believe that he really works for the police department. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
It's the world we live in, social media. You know what it's about? Whatever I can make you believe. Social media said Big Meech is a snitch. You got people on social media gonna say, what? Now, people have been saying Big Meech was a snitch for a long time until 50 Cent said it, right? Just using this as an example. And 50 know one thing, social media is all about what you can make somebody believe. It's not about what's real. Because 90% of the world don't know a thing about me. But somebody could create a story today. Man, Dewberry, he's such. And when you don't say nothing about it, it must be true. You do say something about it, you looking like a goddamn fool. How in the fuck you saying something about something that don't even make sense? You see how the social media work? Man, this is not a real place. Social media is not a real place. This is a place for to play. This is a playground. Because if you look at the board and you look at the real, you will notice that it don't get the same friction. Ike, do you know Ike Johnson?
It sounds familiar.
Ike Johnson is a motivational speaker. I watch Ike Johnson every day. Football player, went to college, went out. He ain't got no.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He got. Nobody talks about this man, and that man gives some hell of advice. I listen to that. Nobody talks about him. And he talk about nothing but being productive. But we gonna push everything that got to do with being destructive because we live in a make-believe fantasy world. But the people that listen to Ike Johnson is the one that's gonna change the world. Remember I told y'all that. It don't take nothing but 1,000 more to sit back and watch everybody else destroy themselves. Then we'll come out and clean everything up. I hate to say it, but that's how it's going down right now.
It seems like that's the direction we're headed in.
That's how it's going. They gonna do it. They gonna clean up all of it. But get what? I hate to say it. I still say the same thing. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? See, we trying to look too far up a ladder when we can solve a problem right here. Income tax is coming out right now, right? Do you know how many people finna go spend thousands of dollars on Gucci, Louis Vuitton, a money exchange and all that? They finna go spend their money.
And it's every year without any pause. Like, why do we do this every year, man? I gotta ask why.
When we gonna start investing? I had a female tell me I got into a confrontation because she told me, baby, let's go on a cruise. And I said, okay, but you see me hustling right now. You see me grinding. You see me recreating myself. I'm not selling, I'm not hustling, I'm out here doing everything positive. Well, then let's come together and create a business. And once we create a business, let that business, we can start being able to do stuff because of what we creating. Oh, I want to go to such and such. Because we got so many females that just want to look like they really doing it. They want to look like it and they ain't doing nothing. I'm tired of looking like it, homie. So what they doing, what Elon Musk doing way up there, that ain't affecting us. Down here, that Elon Musk and them doing, that ain't affecting us down here. That's affecting those motherfuckers that's up there. Think about what I'm saying. The only thing that's gonna affect down here is when that goddamn Donald Trump say, if you've been on Section 8 for 4 years, whatever years, we taking you off. Now you got down here saying, what you talking about? Now they talking down there. Now they finna start thinking. See, they ain't been thinking. They been content. Me too, I been content. That Donald Trump made me start thinking. Man, I better try to get right to give me some goddamn money.
Yep.
Cause the rich get richer, and get what else? The poor get poorer. You get what I'm saying, right? Cause the rich people ain't putting their hand in that goddamn mud. They just got a pedicure. Don't let it go over your head. They ain't putting their hand in that mud. So what we gotta start doing is, it's like I do with Charleston White. Me and Charleston White, nigga be like, oh man, nigga Charleston. No, Charleston White caught the wave and everybody was screaming, Charleston, we was on the podcast together and everything. But when I seen that, my got their attention. Get what my job was to do. Push your nigga up. Push him. Don't try to get up. Don't try to get out on the side of him. Push him up. Cause we clean him up, he can get up there. He know what it's like to be money, so he don't mind grabbing my hand and pulling me up. Now he done pulled me up a little bit. Now I'm looking around like, hey, now my job is to go down and grab me somebody else. Come on, my nigga. We got to stop being in competition with each other and start understanding that the best person in the world is the person that don't mind pushing. The person that don't mind pushing, and I tell myself every day, I just want to push. I want to push my nigga. Cause God know one thing, my time to shine is gonna come soon. Just be patient. Just be patient, man. You gonna lose a lot of people while you being patient. The reason you gonna lose them is because they never supposed to be there in the first place. Some people don't supposed to see the top of the tree. No, don't let it go over your head, man.
It did, man. It didn't. And that is an amazing way to end, man. Now, Dewberry, we've talked about a multitude of things today, man. We've talked about a lot of things going on there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And, you know, we all respect doing, man. People are sending prayers for y'all section and what's going on out there and whatnot right now. And specifically for Get Money Lil Ronnie and his family, you know what I mean? But it wouldn't be right if I didn't give you the floor to shout out everything that you got coming out in the future, anything that you have that you want to promote right now or whatnot. Dewberry, the floor is yours.
Man, all I want to say is make sure y'all go to the Game-Related Podcast, man. We finna be streaming on all platforms. We got the Game-Related Podcast. We done brought OG Sane on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what we do is, man, we give out assists. So we bringing OG Sane on, man, with us, man. We doing our thing. Then we got the comedy tour going. By the fact this South Carolina, we'll be in South Carolina this Saturday. See, y'all don't just get a comedy show. Y'all get a comedy show, y'all get Charleston right, and get what else y'all get. Y'all might get me. So y'all get all double dose. And we gonna be out there. We gonna have fun. We got the movie. We just dropped Wrong Address. Part two about to get ready. We about to start filming part 2. So a lot of people want to be in part 2. So we got part 2 getting ready to come up. Man, man, we got something special coming up. I can't tell y'all what it is. But get what? Man, it's gonna make a bunch of people laugh. And we creating it. We creating it. Another thing, we bringing back Murder Changed Me. So we got a lot of mothers that lost their loved one to gun violence. We will be going from city to city and state to state, hosting a sit-down with those mothers. So with that being said, we got that coming. So I don't care where you from, what city you from, the mother that done lost, you know, a loved one, a mother that, it don't matter. We got that coming, man. So, hey, man. You know, and y'all keep on rocking with me, man. Y'all see it. This the clothing brand. The clothing brand is battle tested. People look at this and think that this is about who's tough. It ain't about who's tough. It's about who going through the struggle. It's a homeless man out there right now. He fighting, not because he want to be homeless. He fighting with himself because he's trying to figure out what he got to do. He's trying to figure out what he got to do. It's a family that's in a shelter right now. They just need a little help, homie. We going through something right now in this world. We being tested by God. Nigga, this is a battle. And it's all about who gonna win. So I tell everybody, nigga, you gotta be battle tested in order to fall to the bottom and come up. Yeah, nigga, anybody can squabble. But nigga, you gotta be battle tested. Nigga, to be on crack. Nigga, come off that addiction. Now, this show for y'all, homie. Nigga, you gotta be somebody to be molested your whole life and finally come up and be somebody. Nigga, now, this is why I created this brand called Battle Tested. Now, that way.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Y'all go check out Battle Tested, man. Check out Dewberry. And, man, I appreciate you once again coming out, man. And you already know what it is, Dewberry. We're going to do this again some other day with some more hot topics. And we out of here. Peace.